Hi everyone, I want to take a moment and talk to you guys all about this bed that I have. So this one is really nice. Stay tuned to the end and you guys are going to be able to see installation. Super simple, has everything you need, all the tools, and it was super easy to be able to follow and put together. But one thing you guys can see, look at that, LED lights. It has it all the way around the whole entire bed. It even comes with a remote and it's going to be very nice and velvety. So you can see just the nice velvet look that it has, including even like the bumper to be able to go on the bottom part of it. It does have the slat, so really you don't even need a box spring, but we just have it to be able to raise it up a little bit more. You have a pocket on both sides, which is great. You can even put the remote in there so you don't lose it. But just look at the design of this headboard. It has the LED lights even along the headboard, along with the bottom. It has USB Type-C on both sides. So we got ours in the size queen, and I really like the black velvet look. But you guys check it out, plug it in via USB, and now look at it. It is charging up super easy. So with the remote, you guys are able to see all the different things on and off. There's different modes, there's speeds, the light. You can even do it to music, and there's even going to be timers, which is absolutely great. Look at that. I really like how the LED lights are not just on the bottom, but it also is going to be in the headboard. And so you're going to be able to have over 60,000 colors plus 20 different lighting effects and all these other dynamic modes. And you guys, look how it looks with all the other lights off. I just love it. These are like a lot of the different modes that I'm going through, or you can just have one solid color. But I want you guys to see the very bottom of this. So this is like that floating bed frame, and it has those nice rounded corners. So even if you are trying to vacuum, or even maybe have like a robot vacuum, it's going to be great because it's going to be able to go underneath this so easy. We have this in my son's room, but obviously with this bed, it's going to be very nice, whether it's for a teenager or even an adult. The design is like meant to last for a really long time for durability and comfort. And it also has a steel reinforced skeleton and extra thick wood slat. So it's going to be able to support up to 800 pounds. And with the slats in here, with the wood, it makes it really nice because it's going to help prevent like the shifts from like moving and generating any kind of noise because of like how they are on there with that Velcro. Here's just a closer image of just like those rounded edges in the very bottom, which I really like having the round just to like help so you don't have like that daily use of like running into it. Okay, so now for the installation, you guys, this was really easy. I did the whole entire thing myself. So you can see all the pieces, it has the instructions. And so right here, this is where you're gonna be able to decide how high you want this. So again, we actually did put a box spring and our extra thick mattress. So we have ours up a little bit higher, but you do not have to do that. Like I said, with these slats, you're able to put a mattress directly on it. The instructions are very clear. Every single thing is labeled, even the screws, everything is like so simple for you to be able to figure out and like put together. This part, when you're putting it on, you want to make sure that you are only doing the bottom two because the top two is going to be for another reinforced steel part that you're going to put on later. But I really like the design of this because it almost like creates that floating design. So it looks like that weightless appearance. So you can see kind of what it's looking like. Now we're going to go ahead and add all the reinforcements on the bottom that are going to make it look like it's going to be floating. And so this is going to measure 83.5 inches long, 64.3 inches wide. And then it's going to have the height of 44.8 inches all the way up to 48.8 inches, depending on if you have it at the higher one or the lower one, or even the middle height. And then you're going to have 3 bags of the LED lights. And so what I did was I took it off the whole entire roll, and then you start at the very bottom in the center, and then there's the Velcro all the way through. You just kind of keep moving it, and the kind of the exact same thing with the headboard. And then you're going to have another piece that actually is going to connect all 3 of them together. In the instructions, it has you doing the slats first, but for me, it was easier to do the LED lights and then the slats just so I could get around it a lot easier. And then I was able to add the mattress right on top of it. But overall, definitely satisfied with this, and my son is obsessed with his new bed, so definitely recommend going and getting.